All right, folks. Now, there was some confusion. Last night there was a competition here, King of the Hill, on Tuesday, but originally it was going to be on Wednesday, so the schedule for this class showed this event happening on Wednesday. It's not happening today. So what I did was I moved up something that wasn't going to happen until the last class to show you, which is API hacking. I didn't want to change all the deadlines for quizzes and stuff, so I left things the way they are, and I moved up here. If I refresh this page, hopefully. Yeah, now it's going to be hacking APIs here. So that's what I want to show you. It's all extra credit, and this is, now most of this class you're learning how to use Burp and going in the Web Security Academy. And if that's all you do, that's perfectly fine. That's really good stuff to learn, and there's tons of Web Security Academy projects to do. However, there are other aspects of web hacking you might want to learn, and the one I added here was hacking APIs. Now APIs are not typically explored with Burp. You use a separate product called Postman. I don't really know why, but that's what you do. The point of an API is, if you think about Burp, let's start up Burp. All right, so if I launch Burp, and I get past the Start menu, start couple of options here, and then I go to Proxy, turn off the intercept, and open a browser. The point of Burp is to analyze the web pages you can see. So I'll load a web page, I can see the requests. But APIs are web requests you cannot see. If you open an app on your phone and you log in to some social network or something, you'll see pictures and posts. And the way that works is your mobile device is sending requests to the server, and it's sending back a little bit of data, like one image or one paragraph for a tweet post or something, and putting it in your app. There are requests going to the server and replies coming from the server, but they're not being viewed in a web browser. It's not like this. So that's the difference between Burp and Postman. And those things are called APIs, Application Programming Interfaces. They are listening services on the server waiting for certain requests. And when they get a request, you'll say, show me the picture of this user. And they will reply. Hopefully they will first make sure that you've logged in as that user. And in fact, what happens is there are often very serious security vulnerabilities. The most common one being that they forget to authenticate before they let you do something. So you're able to do something like change a password or view information about a user without proving that you've logged in as that user first. This is very common. Yeah, and someone's pointed out, there are a few API labs inside the Web Security Academy. Yeah, and I haven't looked at them yet. So there may be a few there. But anyway, I have several here which I got from that book. And I'm planning to show you a few of them tonight. So first you start up Burp and get it going. And then you go to Crappy. This is, they made a deliberately vulnerable API in the book, and I installed it on one of my servers, so it's crappy.samsclass.info, and you can log in here. Now let me get the instructions here. So first we're going to find API endpoints. So I think we actually don't need to, all right, so we open a browser and go to Crappy. We see a login page using the Burp browser. So let me go here and make sure that I'm catching this stuff in the Burp browser. And as you can see, I am. Here's a login page and some other things appearing. So I am able to see the traffic that loaded this page. So now, in this case, you don't even need the Burp browser for this part of it. You can use the, so I'll just use a normal browser for this one. Yeah, might as well use the one inside Burp, it'll do. We don't really need Burp. All we need is a browser for this one. We're going to find the API endpoints. So you go to this page, and now view Developer Tools, Network tab, and refresh. So let's be able to do it here. View Developer Tools. Okay, there they are. And on the Network tab, then I refresh this page, and it shows all the network requests used to load that page. And I want to, various source file names appear. I want to open in Sources panel the FD351, which should be one of these. There, main FD35, this JavaScript here. Right-click and open in Sources pane. There we go. All right, and now you see the source code here. And I thought I could move this over. Apparently can't move it over anymore. How about this? All right, give me a little more. So you see the source code is here, and it's not too easy to read. But anyway, let's, all right, we examine this. Okay, the sources tab appears. Now I can make it pretty print. In some browsers, it'll show up all in one line, and you control, I think this is pretty print. Yeah, that's what it looks like at first. It's all in one horizontal line. This makes it pretty by adding line feed, so it's easier to read. All right, and now what we're going to do is search, I think. Yeah, Command F on a Mac and search for API. The simplest way. See if they actually refer to something as API here. So Command F, search for API. And there you see, I'm now seeing the various API endpoints. They're just right here. Here's how you log in. Here's how you get a user, sign up, reset password, forgot password, verify one-time password, add vehicle, upload profile, change name. These are all the API endpoints. You have to find them somewhere in the source code of some page. So these are all listening functions on the server where you can send a request to this URL and get a reply, and it will do things. This is some kind of social network involving cars, selling cars or something like that. So, all right, so there's a flag you can find there, and then there's another one you can find. So that's the first thing you do, is just find the endpoints. Once you've found the endpoints, then you can start sending traffic to them, and that's what we're going to do next. So let me stop this one.